So, hello friends. Today we will be dealing with a topic which is very close to your heart. That is your skin. Skin people are really worried about their skin aging faster than them, right? Now, this is basically due to two things. When you talk about aging is intrinsic and extrinsic. Intrinsic is the things that are generally beyond our reach, that is some hormonal imbalances that are there, or hormonal changes that are there, some genetics that are there, and the biochemical factors in the air. So you cannot do much about it. But the other is the extrinsic factors which you can very much deal with. One is the UV rays. Another thing is the smoking. Still, one more thing is your lifestyle, right? So these are the things that you can deal with. And that's why, and also having excess of sugar, that also affects the quality of your skin. So we will talk today about what you can do about all these things that are in your hand, and you can control your, the aging of your skin. So I'll be going into some tips that I'll be giving you. So one thing, tip number one is, don't use your makeup as your SPF. So your makeup can't be your sun protection factor, because SPF is to protect you from the UV rays. There are two kinds of UV rays. One is UVB, which generally causes burns and reddening, right? Your makeup has protection against the UVB rays, that is burning and reddening. But there is basically UVA rays. The UVA rays that you have can be had, it comes filters even through in a cloudy weather. And because it filters even through in a cloudy weather, you have to always stay protected against it. And these are the rays that causes wrinkles and aging spots and all are caused because of the UVB rays. Because of the UVA rays. And that's why you have to check. Now let's check on your sun protection factor. So your sun protection factor has to be a broad spectrum. Broad spectrum, that means it should be having protection against UVA rays as well as UVB rays, right? And that will protect you. So before your makeup, you put on an SPF which has a broad spectrum, and that will rest assured your skin will be quite safe. Yeah. So another tip is that you have to also, something that I like is, do not skimp on your sleep. So you have to have your beauty sleep, because when you are sleeping, your cells are regenerated. And when your cells are regenerated, that time your body produces collagen, and your body gets all the nutrients to your skin, which makes your skin very, very healthy. So now when you are sleeping also, be careful that you have to have an undisturbed sleep. When you say undisturbed, how do you have an undisturbed sleep? I'll be talking about this sometime, totally about sleep. But basically some tips, what you can do is, you have to have a dark room. Sleep and wake up at only a particular time. Don't keep changing your times of sleep. And be very, very careful that there should be no screen before you go to sleep. And you can have a wonderful sleep which will rejuvenate your skin, and at the same time it will also keep it away from, when you're resting, it keeps you away from the UV rays. So the effect of the UV rays also is less. Now another important thing, but most of you know this, that another important thing that leads to skin aging very fast is your stress level. See, stress level, when your stress level increases, it leads to production of cortisol, right? The flight or fight hormone. Now, the thing is, constantly when you are under stress and this cortisol is produced, what happens is it creates an inflammation. And when it creates an inflammation, it leads to underlying skin conditions like eczema, psoriasis, even hair fall. That is also because of not having this is because you have a lot of cortisol in your body, because you are just going on with your stress levels. Now you can fight your stress levels. You can fight your stress levels by eating a balanced diet. Have a balanced diet and see the difference in your stress levels. Also, you can exercise, have enough of water. These things can also give you a proper, it leads to a condition in which your skin is good and you don't have to go to some external treatment for your skin. Now, one thing that you might have not thought of before is what affects your skin is straws. Now, when you just pout your mouth, these muscles around your mouth get stretched. Now, when these muscles get stretched all the time, it leads to wrinkles here in the long run. So that's why what you have to do is stop using straws. It is environmentally also advisable for you to stop using straws. So stop using straws so that you don't have wrinkles and you are helping the environment also. So one more tip is stop rubbing your eyes. There are a lot of people who have that habit of rubbing your eyes. Now, why do people rub their eyes? You rub your eyes because there is some underlying skin problem. Now, if it is happening that you constantly have to rub your eyes, then you have to visit a dermatologist. But because what happens the moment the skin around your eyes is very, very delicate. So when you rub it, it tends to get wrinkled very fast, right? Because and then you also have these dark circles around your eyes. Hello, so another tip is don't use drying soaps. See, these soaps generally have alcohol, they have sulfate, right? And that robs your skin of the natural oil. Now, because your natural oil is less, that's why you don't have protection against pollution, against viruses. And so if you want to clean your skin, use a cleanser. A cleanser which has some kind of hydration in it is sulfate free actually. And after you clean your skin, what you have to do is you have to use a moisturizer. That is another thing that will keep your skin looking younger for a longer time. And then one more very, very important thing is, see, basically all your wrinkles first start showing here because that's the most delicate skin. And the UV rays affect this. So what you can do is use sunglasses. Use sunglasses anytime. Even in a cloudy weather, you have to use sunglasses because I already told you UVA rays is always there, even when there's a cloudy weather. So when you go out, see that you get 100% protection from UVA rays when you wear your sunglasses. So that you have to have that kind of sunglasses. So these are some of the tips on how you have to look after your skin, and just small tips, but just remember them and you will be able to look after your skin well.